Okay, guys, so I didn't close the deal, and that is fine that I didn't. We had a disagreement about the price. I no longer am willing to do cheap work, guys. I'm no longer willing to take my skills and give people just discounts just because they don't want to clean their home themselves. So if you want your home clean, you have to learn you're going to pay for it. So I had a home today that was a little frustrating because they were having a big event and lots of people over. And if it was me, I'd be like baseboards priority, right? Because that is something that elevates a home. People look at the baseboards, especially when you're having a ton of people over. There was dust like in different places. So this person, what they did was they tried to piece little things that they wanted done so they wouldn't have to pay too much. And I said, how is your house cleaner working right now? And I had the story on that they didn't really communicate with her. And that's on both sides, right? If there's a problem and it shows you that you will have the same problem. Then I had another person contact me and say, well, my house cleaner, they forgot to do this. And it's like, did you tell her that there was an expectation to do this? So I also charge an estimate price of how much it's going to cost for me to come in, and that is going to be uh, a lot of money. It's the going rate, right, for a high quality cleaner. And this person said, we're not willing to pay this much. And I said, okay, well then thank you very much. And I'm not going to compromise at all on that because you're going in there, you're taking your time. That's missed opportunity for another home that you could be doing. Last minute I got called, so there's a premium cost for that. And it's also a way to find your customer that's a good fit. So if you're charging a lot, you're going to know that these people appreciate their home and they value what you do. I just walked away from there feeling a little disrespected because the walkthrough was like really quick, and I'm trying to, look around to see the dirt, and it was just, let's hurry up and do this. Give me a price. Hurry up and tell me how long it's going to be, and I don't do that. So the husband came back and said, no, we're not paying this much. And I said that, that's fine. And that is part of business, guys. You're going to get a lot of rejections. You're going to get a lot of no's. And it's going to take that in order to find who's right for you. So that is one way to say, I'm not going to just accept your amount that you pay for your housekeeper for me. Plus, they had a housekeeper who wasn't doing a very good job, and they still had work to do after she left, which makes no sense. You're wasting your money. I had another customer who said, this is what we want to pay. Let me do a walkthrough with you Monday. So she wanted to postpone that, and I said, that's fine. And then I let her know, I just sent out an email that I have 2 other people that are coming up next week. So I will let her know if I have room in the future. And I probably am not, guys, because I'm looking for high-end customers. I am done with the we just want to pay a little bit here, or we want to pay a little bit there. If you don't want to clean your bathroom and you expect me to come over and clean for you, it's going to cost you something. So don't be afraid to say no in business, guys.